Hello everyone! As you can see, I'm starting to explain my Robinette OCs in more depth, starting with the 5th generation Harrison. That right there, my friends, is pure logic. I'm drawing Harrison right now. I'll talk about what's happening in the drawing a little later on. But for now, let's just start with his childhood. Harrison was born with a birthmark that got him ostracized from society because everyone believed he was cursed. Even his mother believed that, and actually tried to convince Harrison's father to kill him because he was cursed. This all happened when Harrison was basically a toddler, very young, and of course his father refused, and that caused some big arguments between Harrison's parents because they really disagreed on that topic. When he was about 4, his dad died, and he doesn't really remember his dad that much. So he actually blames him for a lot of the problems he has. He basically believes that his father must have done something really bad. He doesn't know what, but he must have done something absolutely terrible to get himself killed and his son cursed. That's the mindset he has, which is sort of the mindset of the whole town. Anyway, later, like 12 years later, after a lot of being ostracized from the town, but still living there, Harrison is 16 years old, and basically he is blamed for something really bad that happens. I'm thinking it's probably something to do with his mom dying, and the whole town basically works together to kick him out. And this drawing is supposed to be him after getting kicked out, and whenever he was getting kicked out, he asked people like if they wanted to come with him because like that was his last chance to like have someone with him, I guess. And nobody like stood up to go with him. And he feels really alone in this drawing basically because now he's completely alone. He doesn't even have a town to live in. He's been exiled from the town and nobody has cared enough to come with him, even not even like his one friend who is coming into play later. But basically, it's sad. But don't worry, his one friend ends up actually coming with him. Wow. At the very last second, she comes out and she's like, hey, I'm gonna come with you. And her name is Thalia. She is the one person who didn't care about Harrison's birthmark. It's very cute and they are cool. Basically, they end up going on a journey to find a new land to live in because they need somewhere to live. And basically, a lot of his story is traveling around and facing challenges along the way. I'm actually planning on writing books that I'll post online about each generation's story. So I'm trying not to reveal too much right now, even if I did have that stuff planned out, which I don't. I have some things planned out way more than everything else, and I don't know why, but actually I do, because I excessively plan about certain stuff I'm interested in, depending on what I'm interested in, I guess. Anyway, I can't go into too much detail about everything, so I'm keeping details from y'all, and I'll probably reveal them through either more videos or, the stories that I make. And basically, oh goodness, I cannot. The thing I'm trying my hardest right now not to reveal is the methods of death for each generation, because that's probably going to be at the end of most of their books unless they die of old age or something, because some of them do. Spoiler alert. Anyway, Harrison and Thalia end up finally finding a place where they can live, a place where the people there don't care that he has a birthmark. They just see him for who he is, and they really don't have the same mindset as where he came from originally. So basically, he proves himself in some way, which I don't know how, probably by fighting something, and they end up crowning him as their king. And Harrison and Thalia end up getting married, because that's, I don't know, that's what they do. And they have their next generation's heir, aka Isaiah. Now, Isaiah is one of the guys who I didn't go into much detail about in my first video, and that's because I don't really have much planned for him, or I didn't up until, I suppose, recently. He's very, well, now he's interesting. He used to just be like the guy who fights and stuff like that. He just has war and all that. But now he actually has a character, which is good. I think what I wanted to do is have the way their parents parent them influences how the kids parent their kids, if that makes any sense. So I decided, hey, his Harrison's dad wasn't dead, so how is Harrison going to parent Isaiah? And I think mostly Thalia is going to take the lead for that, because I think she has parents. I haven't really thought much of her backstory yet. And I'm pretty sure her parents are normal, so maybe she knows how to parent. And also, it's sort of like just discovering how to parent. They'll probably figure it out as they go along. But also, Isaiah is a kind of weird kid. And I think Harrison is able to relate to that. So he'll do his best to like get Isaiah to fit in, even if he's weird and essentially kept away from the rest of society and all that. So I think that could be really cute, having him help his child the way he wanted someone to help him when he was younger, even though his son is a lot different than him. And he's just really trying his best. So that is also how they got a Robinette Nation. Basically, yeah, he got kicked out and he had to fend for himself and all that. So hopefully y'all like him, because I like him and I just made a playlist for him. I might post that one of these days, but it really helped when like designing the little things that go into his character, like every like little emotion that he has and stuff like that, I guess. So if you are making OCs, I think I would recommend making a playlist for them, because I am about to do it for every single Robinette, basically, because it's fun. That's what I think, at least. Anyway, I guess I will see you later. Bye, I guess.